everybody, it's me, Chris, the Werewolf Killer, here playing against demons like I usually do, which never involves werewolves. Don't ask why. Today, folks, we are playing the Avalanche. It's a custom script, and I don't remember who wrote it, but I believe it was Sam who is storytelling today. If I am wrong, my apologies to whoever wrote it. If I'm right, there you go, Sam. I am the dreamer. I'm going to pick somebody. I'm going to get a evil roll, and I'm going to get a good roll. We're going to see what evil roll or good roll I get for that person. I am most likely going to pick... Geez, I don't know if I want to do Scott, Jeff, Ned, or Ross. I'm tempted to do Ross. But I don't know. I just kind of want to torture Ross. So, I don't know. Yep, I don't know. I could say that 5 more times and I still won't know. So when I get back here with Sam, the storyteller, we will find out what I have decided to do. Or I haven't decided yet. It's really tough.
Hello.
Hello.
Please pick a player.
Alright, today we're going to try something like Ross. We're going to try Ross. We're going to really torture him.
Try Ross. Ooh. I like to keep. I'm typing down the choices. I like to keep track of what I gave. So with Ross, you learn either. Let me see what I want to choose for the second roll.
Which one's the first roll? Just give me that one.
All right. You learn Clockmaker or Goblin.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, let's kill him. He's a goblin.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks. Well, you heard it here first, folks. I picked Ross. I went with Ross. He's probably the goblin. So, I'm just going to pounce on him right away. I'll be like, dude, just talk to me. Let's do it, Ross. Let's hash out our differences, Edgar. I'm going to call him Edgar. Let's see where that goes. We all one away.
Is that a cat dying?
Wow. Maybe we should. I nominate that we put that lion to sleep today.
No, Edgar. You have to wait until tomorrow.
I thought somebody already was strangling it.
Okay.
Take that.
So good morning, everybody.
Sorry. Like Nikki.
Sorry the night takes so long, but you know, it is how it is. A Leviathan is in play. It is day one. I am not going to announce that a Leviathan is in play every day. I've made the announcement at the start of the game. But I will help you all keep track of what day it is. You have about 7 minutes, and good luck.
Hey, let's go.
Jen, do you want to talk?
Sure. Ross, let's go hash out our differences.
Go to my your room.
Okay, I'll go to you, Chris.
Mine? Okay, sounds good.
Did you see that jump across the table already from Jeff? That's rookie evil move.
I'm trying not to read too far into that because we just did the exact same thing.
Well, that's because
that
Jen moved. So, I mean, we had a reason.
So, technically, we're he moved and we could see each other, and now we're talking.
Exactly.
What would you like to share and or do?
Well, why don't you just give me your information, and then you and I will work off of it together.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Okay, so I'm going to give you my 3 for 3, and we'll go with that. I am either the general, the clockmaker, or the amnesiac.
Okay, let's hypothesize here. Let's pretend you are the clockmaker. What number might you have gotten if you were the clockmaker?
If I got the number, it would be 3 for 3 from Chris.
3 for 3?
Yeah, it would mean that you'd have to actually give me some you're a 3 for 3 before I answer any questions further.
Well, I just gave you in my information.
Yeah.
Out of all of those roles, I picked your role. So just. Yes, I did, didn't I?
No.
Yes, I did.
First,
No, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
So
All
the
right.
problem we have here is that we can't execute more than one
Good
good
person.
townsfolk. So we have to share information like crazy and take the trust pretty quickly in, as far as I can tell. Otherwise, we've got a 5-day countdown and then we all die. So
Well, here it is. I'm putting you as good because I trust your information already.
okay.
And I'm going to feel like we should work together on this. Because
Right.
you are good and I am good.
Okay. And together means you're just going to let me give my information and then you reveal nothing?
No. I will tell you what.
Okay, please.
I could either be the balloonist,
Okay.
the fortune teller, or the
Yeah.
dreamer.
Okay. Well, those are huge. All three of those. Okay.
Aren't they?
Okay. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that significant. So
Correct. Because you are.
one of the three I mentioned.
Yeah. Would it be the one in the middle?
I am good townsfolk. That's what I can absolutely share with you.
Are you done getting information?
I have not gotten information yet.
You have not?
Nope.
Don't lie to me.
Nope.
You're lying to me. Why are you lying? All three of the roles you told me gave you information already.
That's right. Well, one of them strongly implied that I don't know what it is. So
What? One of them strongly implied you don't know what it is?
that I don't know what's going on.
Oh, because you're the general?
All right.
No, you're not gonna give me.
I'm not, Chris. I'm not gonna tell you what I am first day.
Oh, so you might be the amnesiac?
I might be the amnesiac. I don't have anything. I have nothing valid or information to hand to you that I would trust for you to use as a building block to build a theory on.
All right, if you don't wanna help me out here.
Kind of, I do, but I've got nothing to share.
Did you select anything day one?
I may or may not have.
Well, I'm trying to help you figure out your amnesiac role. All right, if you don't want any help from me, Ross, that's fine.
I'll come back to you tomorrow and I'll actually give you information. But
Okay.
right now I just wanted to see what your 3 for 3 was.
Okay. They're all lies. I mean, that's usually what they are.
Mine too. So there you go. I'm actually the poisoner, but
that makes sense.
I'm Edgar, so.
That's fair. That's why you picked me, didn't you?
This is nonsensical. I don't know why I'm doing this to you. I apologize, and I'll make up for it tomorrow.
Perfect. All right. I'll talk tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.
See it.
Perfect.
So Ross, Chris told you everything, I assume?
He said a lot of things. He said a lot of things. Not much of it was helpful, but to be fair, I wasn't helpful to him either. So
yeah. Matt R. Sorry, can we chat really quickly?
Sure.
It's a good waste of 2.5 more minutes.
Sure, Matthew, I'll add over to you.
Can I chat with somebody else? Who can I chat with? Ross, do you want to chat?
I'm going to jump in with Matthew, then I'll come back to you, Lynn, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay. You're stuck here with me.
Okay, I can talk to you, Chris. Do you want to come to my room?
Sure,
just
why
so
not?
It's yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm just gonna let you know that is a twin game, and I am your good twin.
You are the good one, huh?
I'm the good one, and I'm the general.
Oh, and who's our evil one?
Robert is the evil twin.
Okay, now we're cooking.
I don't know if he said that to anybody yet, but I've already told Blake, and I'm telling you. But hopefully, it just becomes public. I hate having a fight for good twin, evil twin.
You know, and then one of these games it always sucks because we have to kill the evil twin before we kill the
Absolutely.
Leviathan, which is just or after. I guess we could kill it after. But
We could kill, yeah, because as long as we kill the Leviathan, at least by the 5th day, we could still go for the evil twin afterwards.
yeah, and we could take like 30 days to figure it out, which would be torture to Sam, which would be awesome. Be like, let's just go to bed. We don't have to worry about death.
That would be great. Well, you know what? I don't work till later tomorrow. I could stay up till 1 or 2 a.m. Let's do it.
See? That'll teach Sam to put one of those in evil twin in a Leviathan game.
I know. Oh man, this is good. This is gonna be interesting. The good thing is, the Robert usually comes across evil most times, so but we'll see. He might have his good game on. But
yeah, we'll see what
yeah.
happens.
This is gonna be interesting. But evil twin and good twin, like the whole scenario is not my favorite in the entire script. Let's put it
No,
that way.
I've never been a big fan of it, just because it's hard to prove, and then a lot of people ponder on it for days.
Yeah, oh for
I
sure.
waste so
Yeah,
much
and I
time.
think people tend to overthink it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Yeah.
All right.
And
Well,
we'll go
yeah.
back.
If you're good luck to you.
I am good.
I tend to believe you right now.
Lynn, I will talk to you tomorrow first, if that's okay.
Absolutely. We'll definitely talk.
Robert,
Welcome back,
next.
everybody.
Sorry.
I'll talk to you second, if that's cool.
You have about 2 minutes before nominations open.
Okay.
They're going to be one of those games.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna throw it out my strategy, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on it. The way I look at it, this is gonna have to be a high risk to trust people game and exchange a lot of information, because we can't kill more than one good person.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So not saying anything isn't going to help us all that much. That being said, I can tell you that right now I have no information. But at least I'm
also have
honest
no
about it.
information, so
Thanks a lot, Ross.
I also don't have much information.
Did anyone get
Much.
Terranovus yesterday that wants to? You can't, I guess.
Yesterday.
Never mind.
You can't say
Can't
that.
say that yet.
Yesterday.
Can't say that yet. We'll talk,
Is there-
we'll talk about that
is there-
tomorrow.
Is there evil twin?
Please do
twin-
say.
There is a
twins?
there is a twin.
I'll just come out with
There's
that.
twin play,
But again, I don't think we should get distracted by this
Yeah.
because of the ticking clock with the demon. But I'm the general. Lynn is my evil twin.
Not true, but
Mm,
neither last night.
And I'm not sharing my information publicly, but I'm happy to share it.
Lynn,
Think
are you
it's neither.
Lynn? Are you claiming that you're the good general, or are you claiming that he's completely just making something up?
He's the evil twin, 100%.
Okay.
And who's winning right now, guys?
Neither.
No, neither.
Robert's already, his mouth is dry already. He's made one statement.
Let me ask something for
I drank
clarification.
a lot.
Sam,
Like
if there
Yeah,
was a bounty hunter in play, it could not affect a good twin, correct? If there was an evil twin in
Yeah,
play.
the good twin must be good aligned. If at any time if they were to somehow become evil, then the evil twin would immediately receive a new good twin.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
I said nominations are open.
Okay.
They have to be of opposite alignment.
Yeah.
Matthew or Matt, sorry. Do you have any thoughts?
Which one?
Matt R.
I actually need to talk to Sam first, and then I'll maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'll close a breakout or open a breakout room. So yeah. So I'm not saying nobody can go to a breakout room during this time, but they'll immediately close when I'm done. So take that as you will.
Okay.
All right. Meet me in my room, Matt.
Lynn, I will jump to yours if you want to do that now.
Yeah, let's do that now, Ross. Yep.
Yep.
So, so there's only one outsider that would actually say that they're an outsider, probably. One wouldn't know. One basically gets rid of the opportunity to kill anybody except for the Leviathan if they come out, because then you only have one kill. And another.
Is anybody claiming recluse?
That's the only thing that I would think that somebody would claim.
I'm the recluse. I'm the recluse.
Oh, okay. So that'll be the false ping. If somebody has that.
Are you blank?
We're back.
That was quick. That was very obliging.
I told you. I was like, you can go whisper if you want, but you're coming right back.
No, I got whiplash from the last one. I can't take another one.
We'll talk tomorrow again, Ross.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, with that said, nominations are still open. Of course, I realize it's probably a low nomination game, but
it's true.
Well,
on day one, I feel like we should go to bed, but that's just me.
Was there anything else to say before going to bed, Chris?
Nobody was really saying anything, so it's like, well, I don't think we should nominate because we can't really.
Yeah.
We don't want to kill too many good people.
Did you want to say something after conferring with Sam?
No, I didn't clear anything up. So.
Okay.
If I'll give it just a little bit more, but if nobody, if everybody's cool with going to bed, we can just go to bed.
I'm not sure we want to knock out 20% of our chance to get the demon, but I don't have another answer. So
that puts our margin for error really low.
Yeah, it's too early.
I'm trying to decide if I should reveal my information, but I don't know.
It's not mine, so of course I say go ahead. But
yeah,
would it be helpful to good team?
I don't know.
I think you should, Jeff, but that's
okay. All right,
for you.
Then I will. I guess I'll just.
I don't know. Yeah, well.
So
he gets killed off by the demon otherwise. So that's the worst thing that could possibly happen, right?
True, that's true. Yeah.
Well, the demon doesn't kill.
The demon doesn't kill.
Oh, okay. So then.
So I guess I'll say I'm the philosopher, and I became a dreamer. I checked Jin, and I got a role claim that was not what he told me. So there's a few worlds that, make sense with that to not be the case. That he could be telling me that, I don't know. But that's the information that I have. And he, potential poisoner, that's the evil role that I got on him. And then, I don't know, good. Yeah.
Yep. That's information that we can all use to figure something out.
Yeah. And it's possible that I'm drunk, that are poisoned. That is, both of those are, possible, not super likely, but it's possible.
Jen, do you want to say I am not the poisoner, or do you just want to accept
I
that
sure
information?
do. I am not the poisoner.
And you're not the other role he was given, I guess?
I am definitely a townsfolk. I have claimed 3 to a few people, and I claimed 1 to Jeff. I don't want to say too much more than that, just in case.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a last call for nominations. Fantastic. So count down from 10 then.
Poisoner, I'm worried that he might. I don't know if he'd try and poison you or not, Jeff.
It probably will.
Keep an eye on your information. That's all I say.
Yeah.
And would the other dreamer activate if he was poisoned?
They would activate.
They get wrong information.
The other dreamer is
today
definitely poisoned.
We are going to bed.
Drunk.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Well, it was fun while it lasted, folks. Instead of possibly getting a role that wasn't in play, Jeff decided to take my role away from me, and now I got nothing. I may have been the drunk for all I know before, but I am definitely not now the drunk. So, good for me. I'm just gonna test it some more. Of course, I gotta keep testing it. I will check Blake this time just to see what that does. However, it doesn't really matter.
Pick a player.
Does it matter? I'll pick Blake.
Blake. Blake.
It's gonna be tricky. You gotta pick 2 fake rolls.
Maybe. Maybe
Maybe
not.
not. Yeah, I
Who's
know.
to say?
That's
you learn. So you learn mutant or Cerenovus.
okay. Thanks.
No problem.
I'm so appreciative of the bupkis I get for information. Oh. Bupkis going nowhere. Bupkis means nothing.
All right, how about it?
Nobody died.
Okay.
That's weird.
Chris,
Lynn, I'm going to you.
WWK, do you want to talk?
Sure. Let's talk.
Let's go to your room.
Yeah, let's go to my room. Let's do this. What'd you do? Dream me last night?
Yeah, checked him.
Yeah, what'd you get?
What do you think I got?
Oh, I know exactly what you got.
Okay. What? What would that be?
We both know what you got.
Well, you know half of what I got, presumably, unless I'm drunk. But
no. Why don't you tell me what you got about me?
I got Leviathan and a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean.
And that good roll, do you have anything you want to say to me about it?
Not at the moment. I don't want to reveal it because I want to see what you say about it.
Interesting. We seem to be at a stalemate here, and you should already know and be saying something about my roll if you got my roll.
Okay, okay, I'll trust on that. I think I made you drunk. Night 1.
Shouldn't you be apologizing for stealing other people's rolls?
All right. Yeah, I didn't want to like come out and say it because I got, like I said, I got Leviathan on it. Sorry about that. But yeah. I'll trust that because obviously I wanted to try to get a read. Because if you were like, oh, I'm, blah blah blah, I'll be like, okay. So, but I kind of trust you.
It's true, but you should have came in here and just said I'm sorry right away, and I've been like, dang right, you're sorry for stealing my roll, and I would have been all over you.
But what if Dreamer was a demon bluff and I came in here and you were like, oh, I'm the fisherman. I'll be like, okay, well, if we got at least you got the line.
Had you just said I'm sorry, that would have been enough to apologize for your actions.
Sorry about that.
Who comes into somebody else's house and steals their rolls?
I didn't technically steal your roll. I just stole your ability. Because I'm still the philosopher.
That's true. So we're just gonna just so I get my abilities back, we're gonna have to kill you. You're gonna have to be our one mistake.
I don't think that makes sense. But it also helps you because your information's not good. So
yeah, I figured that out already talking to Ross the first day because I dreamed him and did not get any good information.
Okay, well, but I'm getting some good. So I got I need to talk to Jen probably. I got Bounty Hunter on him and Seamstress. Oh no, sorry. Let me clarify. I got Seamstress on him. He claimed Bounty Hunter to me.
Oh.
I think he might be a good kill because he came up as poisoner. But I don't know. Because, I mean, getting rid of a poisoner is good.
True, but did you tell him you were going to pick me today? Because I wonder why he didn't poison you knowing you're the dreamer.
I don't know. Maybe he thought that I would think I was poisoned.
Maybe. I still don't know if I trust you.
I haven't told anybody that who I'm picking.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that way, because I just think, to be honest, I'm like, who do I want to like try to clear as quick as possible? Who can put the puzzles together?
Well, I could have, if I had my role.
Sorry. All right. Good talking to you. I'll leave you bitter here. You can leave too if you want, but
yeah, you just leave me bitter over here. That's fine.
All right. Good talking to you.
See you later.
Jeff, can we talk?
Sure.
My room?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh God, Chris. Whatever.
I know. Well, at this point, I really have no good information anyways.
No information at all?
Nothing good.
Well, I don't know. Mine, I got information, but I'm beginning to find it less and less useful. So not less useful. Definitely not so useful the night before. A little more useful last night, I think.
Christopher.
Okay.
There's no werewolves in this village, so who are you killing? Apparently
Absolutely nobody at this point.
Nobody.
You're not a villager killer, you're not a townsfolk killer, not a werewolf killer.
I'm just sitting here at this point, just wishing to be dead, but I'm not going to die.
No. Jen, you want to
talk? Sure. You can talk if you want.
Wait, you want us to kill you, Chris? Is that what you're saying?
Your room, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe, Matt. Just kill me.
Well, God damn.
Then you can't kill anybody else after me unless they're evil, just so you know. So don't make a mistake. But kill me. Go ahead, just kill me.
Sam, can I grab you for a second?
Yep. Do you want to marry?
2 times talking to the fortune teller or the storyteller. Interesting.
Maybe I'm just really bad at the game.
That could be. I don't think so, Matt. Come on. Talk yourself up.
Okay. Is Sam here?
No, he just left.
Okay, where did he go?
Chris, do you want to talk?
I mean, I'll talk to whoever. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's go, Robert. Let's go to your room.
My room. Okay, I'll just give you my info since you may not want to share yours. Night 0, good was slightly ahead. Last night, it was neutral. Neither team was ahead.
Okay. I am drunk.
You're drunk?
Yep.
Oh, because of the dreamer?
I don't want to say why I'm drunk. I'm just drunk.
Okay. I mean, that would make sense, though. I mean, if you were, you could be the drunk, but I'm guessing that was.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm the drunk. So my information's not helpful.
Okay.
That's where I'm sitting.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, yeah, I don't know. We might have a poisoner, so if that person got poisoned, then again they did claim publicly, so I wouldn't necessarily discount last night, but I'd give it like a 20% chance of being accurate.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have a fortune teller? Is a good question. I don't know.
I've heard we have a fortune teller.
Oh.
Who got a yes ping night 1.
Oh.
But the yes ping is claiming recluse.
Oh.
And I know it was on Blake because the other side of it was Lynn, and we know Lynn's not the demon.
Oh yeah, it has to be on the other side. Yep. Interesting. Or she used a red herring. Maybe Sam made the.
Oh, that's true.
One
that's
of the
true.
twins, the red herring. Yeah.
Well, I told that person they may want to check Blake against someone else, but it's weird to make an evil player a red herring, isn't it? I mean, can you do that?
I guess. Maybe she is the evil player. That's true. I mean, it's 50-50 between the two of you at this point.
Right. Well, I mean, not in my mind, but I understand. I understand that. So.
That's true. So it could be Blake, and it could be the red herring. Or he's the recluse, so it could have just been a ping on the recluse.
Right. And that's the thing I was curious about. I almost asked Sam, but like in the Leviathan game, if we execute 2 people, could the recluse register as evil when we execute them and not count against our? That's a storyteller decision, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. He could. Yeah, we could do that. And I think it depends on what the storyteller feels. So it's a 50-50 chance.
It's a risk.
If it is a risk. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But good to know. We'll see where that goes.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you. Yep. Later.
Into doing it. Yeah.
All right. It's got 2 minutes until nominations open.
So what's the new information today?
I got the same answer as I did before. I will say that.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, Lynn.
Oh, I just wanted to say I got neither again. 2 nights in a row, I got neither.
I'll share mine.
Nobody died.
The first night, the way Sam does it, he gives like kind of on a scale, a straight thumbs up, a 45 degree like that. First night, I got that good was slightly ahead, so like 45 degrees up. Last night it was neutral, neither team winning.
Jeff, do you have anything new?
Yeah, I believe I made Chris drunk. Interest of full clarity, I did get Leviathan on Chris as well, but he read to me in the breakout room as mad that I made him drunk as a dreamer, and that's what I got on him. But again, I'm going to get an evil roll every night on on anybody, and so if he's a dreamer, I could get whatever, Yeah.
Wait, Chris, you're claiming dreamer?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris is lying.
Oh,
why is that, Scott?
Well, I'll come out with my information. I'm the mathematician, and night 1 I got a 0. And if you were the dreamer night 1 and Jeff could be lying too. One of them's lying. If Jeff is actually the philosopher and turned into the dreamer, I would have gotten a 1 night 1, unless I was poisoned.
Well, we both would have woke up. Either way,
Yours
like if
would
I
have
was a
worked
dreamer.
normally. Your roll would have worked out normally.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
To be completely fair, Jeff did get somebody as a poisoner, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be very lucky to get that.
If you guys
nominations are open.
If you guys want to believe evil Scott, you can feel free to kill me, but don't kill anybody else that's good.
Well, Chris, what information did you get night 1?
I got information on Ross that I felt was completely wrong when I talked to him. Unless, of course, Ross was lying to me, which is super possible.
It's entirely possible.
I mean, I tried to tell him what I got even, and he wouldn't even come out with the information. So I think.
Yeah. And what did you get last night?
I got Blake as the mutant or Serenovus, which is both wrong because he already came out as recluse. So I'm fairly certain I'm drunk. Kind of already knew that.
All right. I'm just trying to.
I'm sure Jeff isn't drunk.
If I got poisoned, then Chris would be getting good information, because poisoning me, I think, turns off my philosopher drunking, if I'm not mistaken.
If you were poisoned night 0 when you tried to take my role, you wouldn't have taken it.
Gotten a 0.
I could not have been poisoned night 0. I could be drunk night 0 as the philosopher, but I could not be poisoned.
Oh, that's right. You go first.
Yep.
I don't think you were drunk.
Okay.
Second call for nominations.
Maybe we should just nominate
Depending on
Jen.
the
then.
outsiders.
Yeah.
What'd you get last night, Scott, for abnormal?
That I'm going to keep to myself right now.
Oh, interesting.
Jen, do you have any information that
I've told someone,
Oh,
a couple people.
well, at least
I can
evil.
tell you that I'm either the bounty hunter, the chambermaid, or the seamstress. And I don't have any other information other than that.
I will note
Is
that
anyone?
Oh.
I was gonna say, if anyone was anyone Serenovist that was
Nope.
unserenovist? Okay.
I mean, well, if you're the bounty hunter, you would come out, right? Because you would, in theory, unless you were poisoned that first time, have found an evil player that we would kill. I have reason to believe you're not one of the other three that you claimed. I won't say which one, but
I don't think Jed's a bad kill here, personally. I think with his awkwardness with his answer to Jeff and Private Whisper, I think kind of outs him a bit.
He didn't try to clear, like, he didn't say, "Oh, I was bluffing and here's my role," which he could have in a one-on-one conversation.
the goblin. He's gonna say, "I'm a goblin."
Yeah.
Again, I
man.
don't want to say anything else, so do what you guys have to do.
Ned, I'll give a last call for nominations.
What do you think, Ned? You look ponderous.
Well, one of the roles he's claiming I am, and chambermaid, and I picked him last night with Matthew, and I got a 2. So he wakes up. He can't be the bounty hunter. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Can't be the goblin either. That's what
Well,
I'm afraid of.
He could be the seamstress.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. I'm going to count down from 10.
Yeah. If you check Chris.
I'm going to nominate Jen.
Ross, define nominates Jen. State your case.
For 2 reasons. 1, to prolong the day a little bit, and 2, to get a read on the room on whether they believe Jen is telling us the truth or not.
Jen, your defense?
A lot of people are out, not in their seat.
Everybody should take their seat too.
I will continue to point out that I am definitely a townsfolk, and that I am either the bounty hunter, the chambermaid, or the seamstress.
All right. So is everybody in their seats? Looks like it. All right. So this needs a 6 for the chopping block.
Oh, so could I yes? I vote yes. I vote yes.
I'll count it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty early and on time.
Oh, don't do this. It's too early.
4 is not enough.
We got an
last call for nomination still.
We got to get rid of an evil twin too, though.
Yeah.
I've got a
twin we don't have to worry about right away.
Yeah, we need to get the demon before the twin.
Yeah, that's
true.
See, something me and Lynn agree on.
Wow. Several other things, just not in this game, right?
The problem with this is we'll never know if we got the Leviathan or not, because no kills are happening beforehand anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
There's no execution. Everybody will go to sleep, and good night.
Jeff, if you're watching this, I'm just giving you a hard time for stealing my role. I don't think you stink, obviously. I'm playing the upset person. I'm not really that upset. I'm just not sure what to do anymore at night because there's nothing for me to do. At least I know that my stuff is worthless, so that's actually kind of good. I just wish somebody would kill you off so that I could get information. But no. So my joke didn't go over well, and that's okay. I was just joking. My apologies. Have a good game. You're gonna take the dreamer. You're gonna figure something out until the poisoner, possibly Jen, poisons you. Chris A.
I'm going to choose Chris A. It's Chris A. You learn. What do you learn?
That's what I learned.
Malarkey. You learn seamstress or poisoner.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
Fantastic.
good. We'll see what that gets me.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.
Nothing. That's what it gets me. Nothing. Ah.
All right. Good morning. This is day 3. You have about 5 minutes.
All right, Sam, I'd like to chat with you, please.
Jeff.
Matthew,
Jeff.
Yes, Scott.
Jeff,
could
you
I
want to talk
speak with
again?
you, please?
Yep.
Sure.
All right, let's go to my room.
I'll go to your room again, Matthew.
Okay.
Ned, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Here's what I'm going to give you from what I understand, from what I'm just getting off of social reads.
Yeah.
I think out of Lynn and Robert, I think Robert's the evil one. I think
That
Scott's
makes sense.
I think Scott's the evil one. And I don't trust
Scott's-
Ross or Jen, but I don't know what's going on over there. So
Yeah, like they're giving me. So you think Scott's evil?
the way he came after me and said that I was lying automatically.
I could see that. I could see that. So I don't think this is a stupid idea, but I'll tell you what I did. I checked Lynn last night because
You might.
I wanted to.
Go ahead.
What? Oh, what did you say?
I was just gonna say you might not get general. You might get evil twin or something else, which.
Right. That's what I was checking. I did get general and evil twin because I was thinking, because maybe they were both like, "There's no evil twin in the script. Let's just I'm the Serenovus. You're the Leviathan. We'll just do the evil twin and we'll let the good team and puzzle it out." But that checks. I got a 2-for-1 special as far as I'm concerned. We got the confirm both of them as. I don't know which one's good or bad, but we at least confirmed that they're not like completely trying to sell us a bridge. Because that's a possibility. And I even told Lynn that I wasn't going to check her last night, just so that
if she talks to a poisoner or something. All of a sudden you get Serenovus or General, and you're like, oh, well, now I know. But do I know?
That seems like but yeah, and I've heard Ross is the fisherman.
Okay.
Well, yes, because he said bottom 3. I got seamstress on Jen, and he could be the seamstress, I think, because I don't think I've publicized that I've gotten seamstress on Jen. I need to talk to Ross maybe.
But he talked to you bounty hunter. He told you bounty hunter.
He did. Yes, he did. I think he might be evil. I mean, I think that would make sense, but he's gonna have to. But he could be like the thing is he may be Serenovus every day. That's my only concern.
That's true. That's true.
Because he said I'm either the bounty hunter, seamstress, or chambermaid, and I think that's as close to the line as he could get as a Serenovus player without blowing up.
True. Well, when it comes to Scott, just keep an eye on who he pushes us towards. Like if he thinks out of Lynn and Robert. Because if he pushes us and says he thinks Robert's good, then maybe it's the other one.
Yeah, I will.
Without accusing him too much is a good idea. So, all right, I'll let you talk to other people. Hi, Blake.
Hi, Chris.
We're both in the same boat here, just trying to figure out this from social reads, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which is what BMR often comes down to, by the way. Yeah. Or not BMR, but sorry, Leviathan scripts.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, because you only get so much information.
Yep.
I will say, Jeff, I mean, I do believe you at this point. I think that would be a great first day play. But I will say, Jen, I mean, again, body language. It's like when you said he was poisoner, he literally shook his head yes, which I was like, if you said you pinged me as poison, I'd be like, what? No.
I gotcha. Yeah.
So I think he could be the. I do think he could be the poison. Yeah, shake your head no
Right.
if someone calls you as something you're not. Don't do.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
But I don't
It's-
know for sure.
I'm thinking that's. Yeah, it's hard to. I don't think it would be the worst thing because he's. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because I think he could be Serenovus, but I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff, can we quickly talk?
And
first?
Blake,
Sure.
you
Yeah.
ca-
Let's go.
Blake, you came out as recluse, right?
Your room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
you're-
so you can't be the mutant that I got, which means that my information is just bad.
10 seconds.
Yeah. I'm the mutant. See, no, nothing happened.
Well, even as the mutant, you couldn't even claim recluse. You have to claim townsfolk.
Yeah.
So you would have been dead day one.
That would have been a great townsfolk move. Yeah.
And it would
Imagine
have
if we
been
lost the game
Poison breakout room.
because two people lost madness and like it's on the first 2 days. It's just like
That's true.
what a horrible way to lose a Leviathan.
Yeah, because they're both executions, and we're not allowed to execute
Yep.
people. We could lose this game by mistake.
Yeah, like the Serenova, that person screws up, the mutant screws up, and the game's over in day one.
Yep.
Evil didn't even get to have to talk to the people or anything. They don't know this other team.
Yep. You lose the game day one. Oh no, you can't lose it day one. The game ends after, or the day.
Ross,
ends.
can we talk tomorrow?
We can.
Yeah.
We can.
If you kill the good twin, is that?
But
is
I'm
that a
still,
loss? I don't know.
I'm still concerned about the first thing I
Right.
said.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You got 2 minutes until nominations open.
Okay. So I said I'd reveal my information, and I will. I am the fisherman,
Okay.
and I used that information. I used my power today, and it's just going to help good team. It'll let bad team know what's going on too. But the advice I got was take a look at how the game is progressing according to the general. All right, so that puts pressure on both of the generals, but I have a pretty good idea who the actual general is and who is the evil twin at this point. I'll leave it
I'm
up
happy
you.
to share my general information.
Okay.
There's a clear pattern. Slightly good, neutral, slightly evil. I think that's more a function of us just kind of burning deadlight and, not having done any executions, but
right.
That's what I got.
So we have to start executing people.
Yeah, and I got neutral, and slightly evil. So
Just based off information I've heard and my own information, I'm pretty sure the Leviathan is either Chris or Jeff. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which Chris?
Chris, werewolf killer Chris.
Yeah. I was concerned about coming out as chambermaid that if there is a poison, I'd be a target. Maybe not. But I checked Chris WWK with Blake, since that Blake as recluse wouldn't wake up. 0. Got 0.
Okay.
Would you still get a 0 if I've been waking up drunk? Yeah, you would. I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No, you get a 1 because
get a
you're
1.
waking up.
Oh, right.
Because so that.
Yep.
So
Nominations are open.
at the very least, Chris is evil. Whether he's the Leviathan or not, whole other thing,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Yeah.
somebody's getting poisoned information.
That's possible too. I said
Yeah.
that first off.
Mhm.
Because I mean,
Scott, what number did
if
you
you
get
guys
last
think
time?
I'm the
got a
Leviathan,
1.
go ahead and kill me. But I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna win the game that way.
I got a
Well,
1.
because the evil twin's still there.
I mean, you can kill the evil twin too, but feel free to kill me. I mean,
Do you have any fortune teller information or anything like that?
What
That
is
would-
that?
fortune
Eliminate
teller
this.
information would be extremely helpful right now.
Mm.
I'll share fortune teller information.
even though it's not yours, correct?
It's not mine, but I've heard it from a fortune teller
Okay.
I've heard it as well.
that Chris or Jeff is the Leviathan.
Or one of them could be the red herring too, right?
Well, Blake also pinged as the Leviathan, but he's claiming
recluse.
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 So
would we go for Jeff? And if game doesn't end, then Chris?
Well, the game won't end because there's still an evil twin.
Yeah, you have to.
That's the
That's true too.
Well, here's the
But
thing.
So
The only way Jeff could be the Leviathan is if somebody's poisoning me while he's faking all this information, because I'm still getting bad information.
yeah. So and yeah, it could be the drunk, but if I'm the drunk, I'm not the Leviathan.
I don't think you're drunk.
Right, that's fair. But why would we go for me first if the chambermaid, well, the chambermaid got a 0 on Chris, which would mean that he doesn't wake up.
Yeah,
which is wrong, but whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like
take it. You know, poison or possibility is out there.
Yeah.
It is possible.
Jen, do you have anything to add today?
I'm the seamstress. I chose Scott and Robert, and I'm on the same side.
Why were you claiming bounty hunter earlier?
He said 3 things. Bounty hunter is in the 3, but he did also said seamstress.
I'm asking, yeah, but
on day 1, I don't know who you are, so
okay.
No, if that's true, then Robert's good, but I don't know if Jen's telling the truth or not.
Any Serenovus claims? No. Okay.
No, I think it's the poisoner, Matt.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying it could also be somebody's being Serenovus every single day, and nobody's dying, so they come out. But
yeah, I don't trust Jen's information, because I think I would believe if he was Serenovus, but I think he stuck to the bounty hunter claim after finding out I was a dreamer for a lot longer than really made sense. But that's just my read.
Well, you weren't the dreamer. You were the philosopher, so you didn't tell me the truth. So me lying to you is just the same. So
no, I don't think I said what I got on you. I didn't say.
Yep.
Like I didn't. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but
yep. Well, you didn't actually tell me what you got on me. You just said I didn't match, which to
Blake,
me, I thought I trusted you as a ballsy move if you were evil to do that. But at the same time, I was kind of like, okay, well, I mean, he got something bad on me. Either he is bad and he's going to point it towards me later, or he's good and he's got bad information. Either way,
I feel like it's fair to say I haven't really pointed at you as hard as I would if I was evil on that, but.
Fair enough.
Because I didn't vote for you.
Blake, what do you think?
Last call for nominations.
We could just kill Lynn, and if she's good, oh well, game over. Or we'll find out that she's the evil twin, and the game continues. Anybody else like that idea?
I think that's a terrible idea.
Knowing my information, I think it's
a
pretty good idea.
I don't know. We've got so much information.
I mean, we've got 2 days left, and we've got to get rid of the evil twin and the demon at the same time, and basically in the next 2 days, 2 straight shots.
If we get the Leviathan, we have time on the evil twin.
That's true.
Not much time. Period.
I'm going to put
nice if we actually started executing though, instead of pussyfooting.
I don't disagree, but I'm just trying to make. Yeah, and I don't want to.
As I am getting ready to count down.
Yeah, as I say, I'm pretty certain that Jeff is not drunk. He could have been poisoned the first day, but
does someone want to make I don't know who to nominate, but
All right, well, I'm gonna put the pressure on and count down from 10.
I'll nominate Chris Werewolf
All right,
Killer.
there you go.
There's a pair.
Scott's on it. All right, Scott nominates Chris Werewolf Killer. State your case.
I've said all my information that I've heard, and based off of my information, the FT, Jeff's information,
by the way.
Jeff's information, Ned's information, it's all lining up that it would be Chris.
Yep. Chris Werewolf Killer, you can take your seat and give your defense.
Sure.
Just in case you plan on voting for yourself.
Yeah, right. You never know what could happen in this day and age. I'm the dreamer. I was the dreamer. I'm still the dreamer, I believe, is what this is technically. I am apparently drunk. My information seems to be pointing that way. You can certainly kill me, but I would be the only townsfolk you could kill, so I'd definitely be careful after that. I do wonder the mathematician's 0 on the first night. I don't exactly trust Scott at this point, but he's also pointing at me, so I mean, it's kind of fair. Yeah, that's it. Kill me if you want. My information's not helpful, so do what you want with
I
that.
don't think this is a good kill, but
All right. This needs 6 for the chopping block.
I think it makes sense that Chris is drunk off of Jeff's info, because I don't trust Jen.
Right, but I don't get
One.
I don't get this where the 0 comes from
No,
with the
Two.
mathematician if Chris is good.
3, 4.
Because he would wake up regardless of whether he was drunk or not.
That makes
Unless
sense.
Right?
Scott
Right,
was
that's why I
poisoned,
don't-
7 is
and
enough.
then it was
That's
Ned
why I
poisoned.
don't believe it. I
No.
think it was made up.
There's a lot of information for you, Chris.
All right. Last call. I'm going to count down from 10.
I mean,
And in a piss
Scott
poor
could be-
decision,
Scott could
I'm
be
going to
poisoned
nominate
for
Ross.
Sorry, you said you
Scott could be
nominate
poisoned
Ross?
for-
Yep.
All right, Chris. WWK. Where's Ross? Where we are. Nominate Ross. State your case.
On the off chance that Jeff is evil, I got a evil roll on Ross and not the fisherman. So I just want to hear what Ross might have to say here. I mean,
Okay.
it's-
Yep,
Right.
I am the fisherman, but in my 3 for 3, I said general, amnesiac, and clockmaker. Basically, useless low power rolls that aren't very active. Hopefully, just trying to deflect things off. That's pretty much it.
All right. This needs 7 to tie and 8 to beat.
Okay. He didn't claim goblin, and I got goblin, so that's kind of. I was just seeing if he actually did claim it to give me a reason to not believe him. So, or at least.
Well, but why
see
would
if-
he when there was like no chance we were gonna get more?
Well,
votes
you
on
never
it?
know if he claims
0 is not
goblin.
enough.
Yeah.
He just felt the pressure
It's all I
immediately. It was
had
like,
to
I'm the
do.
goblin.
And down from
Thanks,
10.
You played with me before. You knew I'd do that.
Yeah, you never know.
Just cracked like an egg.
Yes, every time.
I took a shot because I figured my information was bad, anyways.
All right. Chris, the werewolf killer, has been executed and dies. The game continues. Before we go to sleep, I noticed that James joined. So let's say hi to James.
Hey, James.
Hi,
Hey,
James.
Hey, James.
Hi. The evil
He pops
team's
up
winning,
now.
James.
Yes. Oh, I like it.
He unmuted himself, but I don't hear him.
I like it when that happens.
Oh, there you go.
I knew you would.
Awesome.
I knew you would.
All right. With that said,
Especially like when Chris dies the moment I arrive.
Shh.
all right.
Can
Good
we-
night, everybody.
Can you kick him out? Just kick James out. Is that so much to ask? At least I don't have to worry about staying awake and getting bad information, because I don't think any of it's any good. I'd also like to take this moment to say that one of the generals is going to get a thumbs down. The other one's going to get a thumbs up or slightly good, which means that they're evil. So anybody who says that it's turned to the good team is evil.
Okay, is everybody back? Can't tell. I assume they are. Awesome. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is day 4. I want to give pretty much probably just give 5-minute days from here on out. Might shorten it on the last day. I don't know. All right. Good luck.
Robert, you want to talk?
Chris,
Yes.
A, do you want to talk?
Scott, can I chat with you?
Blake,
Yeah.
you want to
Okay.
talk?
Heading to you,
I
Scott.
guess
I'll
Myron.
come to your room, Jeff.
Blake?
You're right.
Okay, sounds
Chris T.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can chat.
All right, let's go to my room.
Okay.
You want to hear my thoughts, even though you might think I'm the Leviathan like everybody else?
Sure.
I think that the goon is being picked by the poisoner constantly, causing him to remain evil, and I think that I don't want to guess, but I have a feeling that the poisoner or the goon might be Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just judging by the vote on me, I think that he probably came out to his role to an evil person, and they just said, "Hey, just keep picking him, and we'll have an extra evil." That's my guess. Or you're evil. I mean, but but I don't think that's true.
I have nothing. I have nothing to do this game, so I mean, I don't know. My only issue is I wish you would have nominated Jin, because I might have voted for that and might have pushed to get more votes on that. Because we in the room we said like we got to go on body language, and then you just randomly nominated Ross, and I was like, well, that's.
Well, it was kind of a double check for me when I did it, and I'll tell you why. I knew I came up with Ross on the first day, and I got Goblin or a good roll, and people were thinking that Jeff might be a Leviathan and stole my stuff, or didn't steal my stuff. He's just bluffing, and I've been poisoned maybe. But I figured if that was the case, then all my information day 0 or night 0 would have been good, which means that Ross is the Goblin because he did not give me Fisherman, and I did not see Fisherman. So I just wanted to kind of see. I know it was a guess and a bold chance to see if you'd claim Goblin, but I went for it.
He did not, because there was no fear. Unfortunately, there was no fear of him being eliminated. Or I think just going into that who do you believe more, Robert or Lynn?
I'm leaning towards Lynn.
Really?
I am.
See, now
I talked to her. I could be
Chris.
wrong, but I talked to her early, and she seemed genuine enough. I haven't
Robert's
talked to her
been giving
often.
us specifics. He's like, Sam has been doing this with the thumb. Like, he's been trying to really sell that he is the general.
He is. I will tell you.
And Lynn has done nothing.
After I went to bed last night, I figured what I'm going to get is one of them is going to say that it's leaning towards good because I'm dead now, which I believe that's a lie. And then one of them is going to say it was down. And I'm going to believe whoever says it's up. Or whatever. Because I'm not going to believe whoever says it's up because that's a lie. We just killed our first townsfolk. And
Are you recording this?
Yes, I am.
I have to ask every single time. I always fear. You know what's funny? I fear looking like an idiot, but everybody looks like an idiot in this game at this point. So I need to stop that. But I just think, to me, right now, my evils are Jin, Lynn, and unfortunately, based on what happened yesterday, you're now kind of in my evil ping. I also, and listen, I'm a fighter. When I'm a townspoken, I'm nominated. I'm a fighter. And I felt like you were kind of like, you kill me.
It's true. I could have fought more, but I figured I have no power anymore. I'm clearly getting bad information. I'm suspect by everybody, and I thoroughly believe that 2 or 3 people in there were the evil team just pushing bad info on me. I don't believe it's Chris A, who I believe is a fortune teller from what I understand. I don't know if he is, but I believe he is. But
okay, I don't know. Well, you're dead, so it's like, you're not, you're not the. I mean, even if you're, I think for me, I would love to just kill Lynn, and it's like if evil wins because of that, they win. But I think Lynn is the evil twin, and I just wish you would have nominated Jen, because then I should. That to me was the most legitimate, likely evil player, but
it was. And if I would have thought about it more, I probably would have. But I was like, it doesn't matter if I die. It kind of does because it's a Leviathan game, but it really doesn't because my role is useless, and I am useless at this point, other than social reads.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, we'll see what. Yeah.
And I will tell you, whichever twin says it's good, that's the one I'm most suspect of because it shouldn't be good with my death.
That's fair. That's fair. So we'll see.
All right. I can't even talk to Matthew if I wanted to. Never mind.
Sam, can we go chat?
Yeah. Give me a quick moment. So as before, everybody can go to a breakout room if they'd like, but they're going to close immediately when I'm done with them. So,
yeah.
All right, let's go.
That makes no sense.
What? That you can't go to your talk?
No.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
I talked to Matt
about
about his role and
Mhm.
what he's telling me. I'm not understanding what it means, but it's designed for that, I believe. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think he's the amnesiac?
That or savant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either savant or amnesiac.
The fact that he keeps on asking to go and chat tells me he's very confused. So I'm leaning towards the first.
Yeah. Just to ask, Scott, what did you get tonight?
Well, if it was savant, he would.
I
share
need to
the
ask a
info.
question first before I.
Oh, can you ask me a question?
No, just.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. Well, everybody has 2 minutes until nominations open.
Matt, did you pick Chris?
What? What did you say?
Did you have Chris A at all?
No, I don't
Yes,
Chris A.
I did.
You did? Last night?
I did pick Chris A last night.
Okay. Then my numbers work out. I got it too.
Okay.
I think Matthew, I still think you're getting drunk information or poison information.
Yeah. Which means I can't really trust that night's information. I completely forgot about the goons, about the role Chris's specifically.
Oh, sorry. Can I ask Lynn, do you want to share your general information?
Yes. I got evil is winning.
And Robert?
So we got evil is winning.
Uh-oh.
Straight thumbs down.
That's
so
not-
that I would intuit that Chris was not the Leviathan.
I picked Robert and Ross last night because Ross claimed fisherman, which meant he should not have woken up. I got one, which
So
means Robert did.
Right.
That would point towards Lynn being the evil twin.
I said, let's just kill her, and if evil wins, oh well.
Nominate Blake.
Are people going to vote for that if
Why
I
are
nominate
these
Lynn?
evil people thinking I'm evil? Like,
I think.
Oh, you think
mean-
I'm evil, even though it's going for clues?
I mean, I'm ready to vote for it based on my information, but
I think we should try to get the Leviathan if we didn't already get the Leviathan. I'm not sure, but I mean, I would vote for it if we don't vote for anything else, maybe, but I don't know.
Have a good. Well, if Chris was good and we miss and we kill a good person today, game over. Obviously, if we kill the good twin, game over.
Otherwise, if we miss, we're game over.
Nominations are open.
I'd like to point out
I
that
would vote on Lynn because I know she's evil, but
I'm not. I'm also socializing you as evil, so.
I would like to point out that
You don't have
the
to social
evil
read him as
twin
evil,
has.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I am.
Wait, Chris, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that I'd like to point out that the evil twin, whichever one it is, has pointed to me as being a good townsfolk. So I'd like to point out that Scott is evil at this point. I mean, it's pretty
I'm not
clear.
evil.
He totally threw me under the bus back there.
I was just completely wrong, and I'll admit that. If you are not the Leviathan, which the general information seems like you aren't, and I'm 100% off.
well, to be fair,
your
if-
info led you to believe that, which is
to
interesting.
be fair, wouldn't the general information, even if we killed an evil person, still be evil winning just because we're closer to the 5th day?
If I was
But
indeed
if
the
Leviathan's
Leviathan,
over, the game
Yeah,
won't end.
because even if he is the Leviathan, we still have an evil twin that's alive.
Yeah.
yeah, but it would go slightly good, I would think, if I was the Leviathan.
I could see that.
The good
Probably,
general would say that.
So
Yeah, it
I'm,
got worse.
Yeah, it got
I
worse.
mean,
from both.
Or yeah.
so I'm one of those people that I'm falling in line with what Blake had to say. I would like to go for the evil twin kill. Like I think it was Robert or Ned that said it earlier. And I think it was Ned said it earlier that if we get another good kill, game over regardless. So I think going for who we think the evil, it's a kamikaze move, but either way, we're proactive.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Just because if we're wrong, we don't get another chance, no matter what. And we've got 50-50 chance. There's two people, right? So
unless Chris was evil,
second call for nomination
and not the demon. But I don't think we would. Yeah.
Matt, what's your information at this point? Do you want to?
Okay. Yeah. I'm the amnesiac. I've gotten 4 colds. So he asked for a name and he gives me a number. Ross 3, Blake 4, Robert 3, Lynn 3. I figured if I put both of the twins in there, I'd get different numbers. I did not. I asked him if it had to do with proximity to evil. I got a cold. I asked him if it had to do with category, as in like the 4 categories of roles. I got a cold. I asked him if it had to do with letters, like number of, like just had to do something with letters. I got a cold. I asked him if it had to do with night order, and I got a cold. So if anyone could think of better questions.
What were your numbers again? Sorry.
3 on Ross, 4 on Blake, 3 on Robert, and 3 on Lynn.
So 3 3s and 1 4.
Yeah, and it's so high that I can't figure out what it means because, and there's 3 of the same, so that's not helping.
Yeah.
Is this just a storyteller question? Is the amnesiac a role found in any of the games, or can it be something totally made up?
Strictly speaking, it could be literally anything.
Okay.
Realistically speaking, there are usually
guidelines,
constraints that you wanted a storyteller kind of wants to put on it.
Okay.
But technically, it could be anything.
Okay, so that makes sense. I understand.
As I normally, it's sort of a really powerful role.
In general, but I think Sam was making the point that in this one it may be nerfed slightly just because of the.
But if we do kill the Leviathan, then we have more time on the evil twin conundrum.
Well,
like it's not,
I'm trusting the advice that I got with the going with the general information, and the thumb down means we have to get a evil killed today.
Okay.
I believe that it's a 50-50 between Robert and Lynn. I'm leaning more towards one than the other, but for my money, I would much rather go for an evil twin kill and see what happens. Either way, tomorrow's the last day, so it's a crapshoot no matter when.
No.
Who would you rather kill, Jeff? Then, because I'm thinking Lynn.
I don't know. But, I'm just speaking.
Do a last call for nomination.
That's we're running out of time. So if you're not okay with us nominating Lynn, we need a better target.
I just nominate whoever. I'll vote for it. I don't know.
Okay, well, everybody's quiet, so I'll nominate Lynn.
Yeah.
All right, Blake nominates Lynn. Blake, state your case, please.
Obviously I have 0 information in this game. I could be wrong, but Robert has been super precise with his information, which maybe if he's evil, he's going the extra route, but it makes me think that Lynn is likely the evil one. So I will put a hand up for Lynn.
Yeah, sit down first.
Yeah, if I could ever stay seated.
Matthew too.
Why has Robert been more precise than me? We've said the exact same thing, literally. Makes no sense. I think it's a terrible, terrible idea. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I got. I'm the good twin. We're going to lose. I don't care.
All right. That said, it's a 6 for the chopping block.
At least 2 evils are voting on this.
Robert being very specific about the thumb thing. That's what sold me on it. So if he gave the extra effort.
That's almost
enough.
Props to Robert if he's evil, but I do believe.
Any other nominations?
That was a great cut.
That's the same people that voted on me almost. I'm just saying. Robert, Ross, and Jen.
All right, Lynn nominates Robert. State your case.
I don't think I got much to state. I think it's pretty obvious we're going to lose the game. I don't know if we can get 7 votes on this, but this is the only way to do it. I think I'm a terrible, terrible kill. We're going to lose the game. I'd rather get the demon and then worry about the evil twins later.
All right, Robert, your defense.
I'm the good twin. Our information wasn't 100% the same. I got good slightly ahead on the first night. I mean, that's a small detail, but just to clarify, on Chris, I voted for Chris because there was information pointing that way. A lot of other people did too. I agree that if you get this wrong, we'll lose the game. So don't vote on me because I'm good.
All right. This needs 6 to tie, I think. Yeah, 6 to tie and 7 to beat.
The demon could vote on this. That would be helpful.
Apparently, the whole evil team likes to vote on me.
I was trying to tempt people to vote on you then, but I voted on this, but nobody had followed up.
1 is not enough. Last call for nominations still. I'm getting countdown from 10.
This is it.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, one way or the other, we have an answer, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Like I feel like I'm the
It is what it
amnesiac and I'm
is.
not.
All right. Lynn has been executed and dies. The game continues. And everybody can go to sleep.
Good job, Blake.
Good job, folks.
I'll give you props when I made a mistake. I'll give you props for sure, Blake, when you make a mistake. When I make a mistake, props to Blake. He picked out Lynn. I was leaning away from Lynn. She didn't vote on me, which didn't mean much. But I also know that Scott didn't vote on her. So once again, I'm back on Scott. So I agree. Blake did definitely see the evil twin aspect of how Robert was giving it a little extra, which is cool. Ross and Jen both voted on me. Which makes me trust them a little bit more, I guess. Because they did vote out Lynn. But I tell you what. Scott for sure didn't vote out Lynn. Neither did Matthew. Robert and Blake, he said, we're on the same team. And Chris A didn't vote out Lynn. There's your evil team with your goon. Matthew, I think, might be the poisoner because Scott's like, did you pick Chris A? And I'm not sure how that works. So, I'm pretty sure that Chris A is the goon. Thank you, Blake, for figuring that out for me. And in case you don't know what I think I figured out, is what I have already popped up on the screen. If you look over here to this side, I was right the first time, you just can't see my finger because I am still in a makeshift lab and I'm using a bad background, which just isn't working for me. So if you look at the Grim, Scott, Chris A, Matthew all voted for me. Scott, Chris A, Matthew did not vote for Lynn. Ergo, I feel like they are the evil team. And that is the rest of the story. Thanks to Blake figuring out which of the evil twins was evil.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It is day 5. One presumes this is the final day. And you got about 4.5 minutes. So good luck.
Chris A, can I chat with
Sam,
you?
can we talk?
Matt, what number did you get?
Sure, Ross.
Okay, go into yours, Chris.
You got a 2?
Matthew, can we talk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your room, Sam.
My room, please.
You want to
Matt.
talk again today, Blake?
Do you want
No
to
one.
talk?
It's weird that like no one's talking to me, and I feel like
I'm talking to you.
I know, but like
You're like, I know, I don't want to
I'll-
talk to you.
I'll talk to you.
we can chat real quick, Ned.
Okay. Oh, real quick. Oh, that's what I
No,
get.
no. I mean, we can. No. I said that. I said it to everyone. Like,
Hey,
whatever.
I was completely ignored, Ned. So take that as
Join my room.
Okay. All right.
Me too.
I have no idea what we're gonna do.
I don't know.
unless I'm altered, then
Who did you sew together?
Robert and Scott, and they were on the same side. So unless I'm altered, what just happened? Oh well, there is one other world, but I don't think that would be really elaborate, and I don't think it would be done. I still want to see it one day, but that would be if Lynn and Robert and Scott were all evil.
That is not. No.
Yeah, and they pulled an evil good twin bluff, but that's still.
Oh no, I don't think they did.
don't.
I checked Lynn, and I got
Okay.
General and Evil Twin.
Okay.
Because I was thinking the same thing. If they were pulling a,
So that means that we should trust Scott, but Scott thinks that at least you think one of your pieces of information was wrong, at least.
The night one makes no sense if Chris wasn't the Leviathan, which he is.
Unless Chris is the drunk, which means one of the outsider claims is lying.
But if I was the drunk, I still would have
You
woke up.
wouldn't. You would have still woken up,
yeah,
but you
would've
wouldn't.
woken
You
up.
wouldn't get a mathematician one because it's based off somebody else's character, not your own.
That's true. Okay.
I don't think either one's lying though, because Blake got Lynn.
I'm not saying both of them could be telling the truth, but if Chris was
Correct.
drunk, then he would still wake up, but you would get a 0 because his ability wouldn't trigger your malfunction.
Matt, what number did you get last night, and who'd you pick?
I picked Ross again to see if I get a different number, and I got a 3.
Okay, all right, then whatever I was thinking is out the window.
So,
I checked Ned last night, and got Chambermaid Leviathan, because that's only interesting if I get a minion, I think, to try to narrow it down. But I didn't.
Does anyone have any ideas for my question?
Oh, you haven't asked it yet? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't come to me last night, so I had to
I
go
thought
back.
about like number of evil players still
Yeah.
alive, but that
Yeah,
doesn't.
I need to
I thought
know,
you said you just got a 2 last night. Now you're
Scott,
saying
your
he didn't
number?
come to you?
I
No,
think
he
I
didn't.
did.
Somebody heard. As I was going to Sam, I heard 2, but I was not close.
I thought you
I
said
was-
two. But
No, I
misheard.
was just trying to
Ash,
get Sam's attention
gotcha.
because he didn't
Scott,
confirm to come to me last night.
Matthew, who did you check last night?
I checked the 2 people as I checked Jeff again, and Scott. I checked Jeff and Scott. They're the only because I basically checked everybody else, and I got a yes again. I've had yeses the entire time.
I think you might be the drunk.
Yeah, but then we have to not believe one of the other outsiders. Is there even a way
Right.
for
I would trust. I'm less likely to believe Blake than
unless there's a
Chris.
lying
Yeah,
balloonist?
the only thing I'd throw out there is that
Weird.
Matthew got a yes on Blake.
20 seconds.
On night 0. That was before Blake claimed
I'll do 30
recluse. If,
Sam, let's go.
if he's
That's
the
what I'm
drunk,
gonna say.
but
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you can come.
but
Yeah,
if he's the
I
drunk,
will
we can't
say-
trust that information anyway.
The 2 people I did night 1 were Blake and Lynn. That was why I was led down that path with the whole twin thing.
So Blake is going to register as a yes.
Yeah,
If
because
he's a
of
really
We know
good
Lynn
recluse.
wasn't the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? Who did you check? Like, what's the rest of your information? I don't know. I'm just trying to get as much information as we can
Yeah.
out there as quick as we
Yeah.
can.
Oh, I might as well just tell you all my things.
Yes.
Yep.
It's Blake and Lynn. Yes. All of these were yes, by the way. Blake and Lynn. And I double checked with myself and got a yes.
Who'd you check? Who would you check with yourself?
Blake.
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 Then the night after that. What was the next one after that?
Jeff.
I did Jeff and Chris Werewolf Killer. Then after that, I did Chris A by accident and obviously ended up drunk.
Okay.
And last night I did Jeff and Scott.
I got a yes.
Got a yes as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Chris A was with who?
Close in a breakout room.
Jeff, but
Like
my
everybody's
info
back anyway.
is my info with that would be, I know
be
for
drunk.
100% would probably be tainted.
Yeah.
Because of what?
So you're either checking me or Blake. Is that correct? Would it be an accurate statement, or you're drunk?
Everybody's already back. Someone just started the 2-minute timer till nominations.
Yeah. So I mean, I could very well be your red herring. That would make sense.
Yeah. Possible. Oh.
Can we
And
go
Blake.
back? Sorry, can we go back in time to day 1 or day 2 when it was between Jeff and Chris, the werewolf killer? What was the information that was leaning between the two?
Matt's information.
Matt's information, or
Scott's information.
Matthew's information paired with my information.
In
Mine
combination.
too. Mine too.
And Jeff claimed that I was Leviathan or a dreamer.
And that's what I got.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, the mathematician saying he was it a chambermaid?
I got a 0. Night
me,
0. I got a 0.
All right.
It was Ned. Yeah. I got Leviathan on Ned as well, but like I was trying to look for a minion to narrow it down, because I mean, getting a Leviathan, I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well, throwing it out there, if Jeff was the philosopher and he picks Chris, then the mathematician / chambermaid information
I
doesn't make sense.
I never picked Chris. Wait, sorry,
No.
Chris A. Are we talking Chris A or
No.
Chris?
No.
I'm talking about Dreamer.
The dreamer. Sorry.
That you picked the dreamer, and Chris is claiming the dreamer should mean the mathematician should have gotten something, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I don't believe that Jeff activated a power that night either, and philosopher would have registered.
Oh, so you're
you think
saying
Jeff's-
that you think Jeff might be the Leviathan or something?
I think so. That's but
That's kind of what I'm thinking right now too.
I'm I'll if anyone has better logic than that, and I know you do, please.
Nominations are open.
And then you're just thinking that I was the drunk?
I'm thinking you're the.
Or I'm evil, whichever one you want.
Chris, what was? Oh no! What was your information until you died, Chris, werewolf killer?
Ross was the clockmaker or goblin. Blake was the mutant or Cerenovus. Chris A was the seamstress or poisoner. So I mean, Ross could be the goblin.
No, but but I would have claimed that.
I mean, I think Ross is a goblin. I don't think he is the goblin.
I'm more of an orc than a goblin. Thank you.
But Blake, Blake being the Cerenovus or mutant seems very unlikely.
Do you have info on people as not waking up? Where did you get 0s or 1s?
I got 0s with Chris, WWK, Blake. I only got a 1 with Robert and Ross, and I got a 1 last night, Matt R. and Scott. Which Matt R. saying he was the amnesiac, but he would got waking up, so I paired him with Scott because I had no idea who Scott was to see what number I got.
You got a 1?
It should have been a 2.
Yeah, it should have been a 2.
Amnesiac doesn't wake up, does he? I don't think.
No, the amnesiac asks a question.
Doesn't get woken up at night.
Every day.
No, I wake. Yeah, but I do wake up every night.
Well, he has been waking up at night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
He didn't. You said he didn't wake up last night, right? That's what you said.
Well,
you could have not woken up.
I'm assuming Sam would have still given the accurate information, but I was supposed to be woken up. He just forgot, and I went to see him in the morning.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting, Matt. Interesting.
Sam, can you verify that?
What's the question?
Can you back up, Matt?
I don't think he can actually do that, but yeah, I did go talk to him right away because I didn't.
I think I got the gist of it. If I had forgotten to wake somebody up, I would have still counted it for night information.
Right.
And if I had messed that up, then I would have clarified it after the fact.
Well, that would mean.
Do we have a? We know there was an evil twin. Do we know who the other minion was?
It's got to be the
poisoner.
It has to be a poisoner with my information, unless people have been
Mine too.
Chris.
Yeah.
Right?
With the way my info is
Makes the
lining
most
up,
sense.
I
Why would a
expect
Sarah Novus sit on unless no?
Yeah.
And
No, Sarah
or
Novus, no.
it has to be either goblin or poisoner, and the goblin would have not had to been targeted.
Second call for nominations.
So now I got a question mark on Matt.
I don't.
I think the question
I don't
mark's
either.
on Scott, honestly, like because I trust Matt more as the amnesiac, but maybe he's just making up numbers. I don't know.
I will say,
I'd make up better numbers.
Jeff, do you
Yeah.
trust Jen?
Do I?
Jeff, do you trust Jen's information? Because if you do, he confirmed Robert and Scott.
Robert
And so
and
and so did Ned.
Because I've got him as poisoner night one. He seems shaky, but he could just not trust me. I mean, it seems like a lot of times that happens by default. So he could be seamstress.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm leaning towards because Jen does not generally give you accurate information day one, good or bad.
Right.
true.
Yeah, I mean, Matt could just be making up a number. I mean, it is not impossible. I don't know. Or Ned could be the Leviathan, or he could be poisoned. I mean,
I mean, it's possible that Ned's poisoned, and that's why we got a 1 instead of a 2.
Yeah.
Or 0 on Chris and Blake, when I should have gotten.
Then Matthew, who did you? Oh, you picked Jeff last night. So if he's the red herring, then that would have pinged. As a yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matthew, did you ever pick Chris A at all in your things?
The night I got it too.
Yeah.
I picked Chris A.
Jeff.
Not last night, the night before.
2 nights ago.
And you got what? A yes?
Yes, again. So
That explains Scott's too, if Chris is the goon.
Do you need a nomination? Someone do a last call.
Hold on.
I'm not going to rush you too much, but I do need. I'm getting that last stretch.
Just a little grain of salt. I will say that Scott, Chris A, and Matthew are the ones that voted on me and didn't vote on Lynn. For what that's worth, just throwing that out there. They didn't vote on the evil.
I just missed it, but that's why. Because I didn't vote on Robert either.
Matthew's fortune teller picks to me seem odd. I mean, because like checking me and getting a yes, that's fine. And I'm not saying, I think I'm the red herring, but if he's consistently getting a yes, I'm the red herring, but getting a yes somewhere else, figuring out where the red herring and the Leviathan are, and getting 2 pieces of information is better than getting 1. And it seemed like he was lasering in on just me. That's, I don't know.
I did that to see if the answer would change. Honestly.
Well, if I've got a red hair, I mean, I do somewhat trust you because usually I think you read differently as evil. But I mean, if I have the red herring token beside me, it's not going to change.
Can I just say something quickly? So we know that it's Chris and Lynn were not the Leviathan evil twin combo because the game would have ended. Yes. And I was trusting Jeff. I will say his information, I believe, pointed us towards Chris being the Leviathan. And he did yesterday when I was saying, let's go for Lynn, try to dissuade us from going for Lynn. So I'm just giving my thoughts. So I'm willing, depending on what the town thinks, to vote for Scott, Jeff, or Matthew, or Jen. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm just throwing that out there.
I do need a nomination now.
I wouldn't because Blake doesn't like me, but that's okay.
I wouldn't vote for Jen because he's guaranteed not the Leviathan from what I can tell. I mean,
I'm going to nominate Chris A. I think there's too much drunk poison going around that there's not an actual drunk in the game. That means I think Blake or Chris are lying about being an outsider. I think Blake's telling the truth. I think Chris A is lying. I don't know if that means he's the poisoner or Leviathan, but I think one of the outsiders is a drunk.
All right, Chris A.
I am the goon. I am a good goon. I haven't been picked. So if you do kill me, the game will probably end because we'll have 2 good executed. And of course, if I am lying and I am evil, then game will probably end anyway because the Leviathan.
Say, if we don't kill the Leviathan,
yeah,
game's over no matter
By
what
the
we
way,
do.
it's gonna end.
So I am the goon. So
All right. Well, this needs 5 for the chopping block.
Robert and Matthew are out of their seats. Wake as well.
Mm.
Okay. So if you're not in your seat and you wanted to vote, let me know. If there's any kind of mess up like that. All right, 1 is not enough. Need another nomination.
I'm gonna nominate Jeff.
All right, state your case.
I think it's. I don't know. I'm willing to go either way on this. I think it's either Jeff or Matt R, and I don't know which. I just feel like either one just. I don't know. The information just kind of weirds me out. I can't go for Robert. I can't go for Scott. I mean, I could, but I don't think that would be. I would have had to have been poisoned to believe that it's either of them. So I'm leaning towards Jeff just slightly.
All right, Jeff, your defense.
Yep. I have given all the information that I have. I came out as the dreamer pretty early. There's no way that I would try to bluff that we're the Leviathan, because that's too high of an information roll. And I mean, I detected you as seamstress poisoner day 1. Let's see, who do I get? I went to Chris night 2, or Chris night 1, or the next night, Dreamer and Leviathan. I checked Lynn to see if Robert and Lynn were both evil twins. Well, the evil twin combo. And then I checked Matt R. I heard him claiming amnesiac pretty early, like when I came back from talking to Chris A. And then I checked Ned and got Leviathan chambermaid, which would back up what he said. That's all I got. I mean, I'm good. If you execute me, you lose the game.
All right, this needs 5 for the chopping block.
Whoa.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is enough. All right, still need any more nominations before I close them.
Okay, so Matt R was very sure that Jeff is the demon, or he wants it a very high number to.
No, I was worried Scott was going to take his vote down if Scott's bad.
And I will just say, I talked to Matt R day 1, and he was afraid to come out with his roll because he didn't want to be killed at night. And if it was either that was a bluff or he didn't realize the Leviathan.
Well, Ross said the same thing though. I mean, Ross day 2 forgot that there was no case.
That's why I trusted both of you. Either of you could be evil, but
I mean, if you, I thought I was when I saw Scott was up as the last vote, and I trust Scott, but there was a lot of suspicion on Scott, so I figured if I put a 5th up, at least it doesn't let Scott take it down to go to 5 to 4 at the last second. But
I nominate Matt R.
All right, state your case.
I'm not the Leviathan, and I think someone was saying that they thought that he was. I don't know who the Leviathan is. He could be the Leviathan. I did get Leviathan on him. I know that I'm not the Leviathan, and we'll lose if I get executed. So kind of wanted more time. They want us to go on that, but that's all I have.
All right, Matt R., your defense.
I'm not the Leviathan. I claimed what it was early on to a couple people. I have not gotten any confirmation. I've been asking for help. No one's been giving me help. So I've been trying to help the town, but I cannot. I still have a bad feeling we've already lost because I think Chris A was the Leviathan. And but now that Jeff's actually nominating me, it makes me think that Jeff actually is, and we got it right, and he's trying to get lucky at the last second. But Don't vote for me because you'll lose if you're on the good team.
All right.
I've got to commit.
It's six to tie, 7 to beat. One.
We're not gonna get up to 6 anyways. It'd be
No.
waste to use my vote anyhow.
2.
I don't know how I would have gotten a 2 unless I was poisoned. If it was
2 is not enough.
Chris A. If Chris A isn't the goon.
Any more nominations?
The only way I feel like Jeff would be the demon,
seems like
which
there's too
it's
much
possible,
poison and drunks
is that
around.
if I was just started the game out drunk.
All right. Countdown from 10.
Well, that makes sense.
Which certainly could be possible if Chris A is not exactly the goon that he claims to be, and he's evil.
I'll nominate Scott.
Blake, nominate Scott. State your case.
I just don't want the game to end. I'm afraid. I mean, again, I don't actually. Scott unfortunately didn't wish to talk to me all game, so I have no reads or ideas on Scott. I mean, I kind of believed his claim because he came out early, but I think you can do that in this kind of a structure. It is what it is. I think we've committed to Jeff at this point, so I guess we have to just stick to it. But Scott, if you want to admit that you're the Leviathan, we'll get some hands on it,
Yeah, just admit it.
I'm the goblin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not even claiming goblin. I am good. I'm the mathematician. I gave all my information. Jen's information, if Robert is good, keeps us good unless he was poisoned or on his turn, which I don't think that was happened because I don't know who got poisoned that turn, but I got a 1, so someone got poisoned, but it's not me.
All right. 6 to tie and 7 to beat.
I probably was poisoned. We should probably all vote for Scott because he didn't talk to Blake. It's definitely an evil tell. So
he did not talk to me ever.
Didn't he though?
Well, it's either Jeff or Scott to me, so I might as well put my. Oh, it didn't work. I was half a second away from just wasting my vote.
All right. Countdown from 10 again. Go a little faster because, yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right. Jeff has been executed and dies. The game, of course, ends. So congratulations to the evil team. You have won. The evil team.
The heck was it?
Jen, Lynn, Ned, and Chris A.
Wow. You were way off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Good job.
At the end, this was. But who was the Leviathan?
Ned was Leviathan.
Ned.
Oh, Ned.
And
oh no, I'm
you
sorry.
were getting pretty evil there for the general information because I don't think I heard a single suspicion on Ned.
No.
I thought it might turn around at the end there when they realized his information wasn't lining up, but
yeah,
it did line up before.
Yeah, it lined up at one point. Then it was
so
like,
never
wait.
check, maybe never check him.
That's why.
Yeah, he was also one of the few people the fortune teller never took. So let's we'll go around the circle here. We'll start at the top. Robert, of course, was a general. It's always hard at first night to know what to give because not much has happened, but I didn't feel like things were going too bad for good, so I gave a slightly good. And then didn't seem like good was getting anywhere per se, so I made it neutral. And then it was kind of hard because people were correctly thinking Jen was evil, but Jen's also not who you need to kill. So even if, killing Jen would have been helpful because he was probably MVP for his poisons this game, and I'll go over those. But yeah, it is what it is. And then of course, by day 4 or whatever, I was like, this is not going well for good. Kill the evil twin, so I had to mark it up a little bit, but it still seemed pretty evil focused to me. Matthew is a fortune teller. He got yeses all 5 nights. None of them were poisoned or drunk.
Oh.
But he did pick Blake on the first 2 nights, and he is recluse, so that pinged a yes. Then he picked Jeff and Chris Werewolf Killer. Jeff was the red herring. And then he picked Chris A and Jeff. And then he picked Jeff and Scott. So Jeff was a red herring each time. Notably, Matthew was also not drunk when he picked Chris A. the Goon, because Jen, the poisoner, had already picked him that night and turned him evil. So yeah. Ross, the fisherman. For his advice, I kind of felt like the general information is underutilized, and there's a number of things I could have gave for Ross, and I really wanted to give help for the amnesiac. The problem is that same day the amnesiac was poisoned by the poisoner. So I didn't really want to help him get a good question on the day that he was poisoned. That would have been helpful. But anyway, I told Ross, keep track of the general information. Kind of helped that Lynn was basically inadvertently going with with Robert. Jen was a poisoner. He poisoned. We'll get there in a second. Chris was a werewolf killer.
That he
Chris,
was.
the werewolf killer, was the dreamer. He got drunk information the whole time from Jeff, the philosopher. Let's see. I got his pick, so it was. He got wrong picks each time.
Yeah, it was all wrong.
At one point, he picked
Chris A.
You picked Chris A, so you were like double drunk that night, but it didn't matter.
Yep.
I don't know. I was just trying to throw random stuff out, stuff that maybe made sense, but you pretty much knew it was bunk information.
Yep.
But it provides that seed of doubt. Lynn, of course, was the evil twin. Scott was a mathematician who was poisoned on his first 2 nights. So that was junk information. I didn't keep track of all of his picks, but
how do you like that, Scott? Feels good, eh?
One night in particular should have really thrown off, and I'll come back to that. Jeff was a philosopher turned dreamer. He got good information every night, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Blake was, of course, the recluse. So he pinged out the fortune teller a couple times. Blah, blah, blah. That would have pinged for the mathematician as well, but mathematician was drunk, or poisoned rather. So, but I don't know if anybody's really thinking about how the recluse could have played in there. I almost forgot myself as a storyteller. Ned, of course, was a Leviathan, bluffing as chambermaid. The bluffs were chambermaid, seamstress, and mutant. Jen, I believe, was basically going for a mutant play, but it seemed like nobody really
buying into it.
Yeah.
At all.
Nobody really, read too much
on...
into why would somebody be like not really being clear with their roles.
I picked up on that. I just didn't want to talk about it. But...
Well, that's fair, yeah. But but Jen played. He never died. Even if he was out at evil at that point, it just kind of didn't matter because he's not who everybody needed to kill. He was still poisoning people. He kept Chris A. the Goon evil. It's finally come to Matt R. the Amnesiac. So your ability is each night choose a player. You learn how many vowels are in their character name. So
wait a minute, that's letters.
So was I drunk on the 3rd day then?
You were drunk.
Oh,
Poisons.
So unfortunate.
So I thought it would be. I hate doing that to the amnesiac, but it's kind of sucky for the poisoner to not.
But wait, how did Blake's doesn't make sense though?
Blake, he's a recluse. He
can
register as an evil player.
Yeah.
And I think I just picked a random one and just gave it. Yeah.
Oh, so it has to do with their character, not with the okay.
Yep.
Yeah. There was no way you're going to figure it out with that poison.
Well, no,
the
fact that I
was
got
devastating because that was the one day you started getting on the right track, and I was like, I had to be like, nope, sorry.
Boy, that Jen.
I gave you that information. I actually gave you correct information when you were poisoned because you picked Robert. So I specifically did this so the evil twin and the general have the same number of vowels. And in hindsight, I might have undone that where, maybe I should have been able to give them the exact ability to figure out who's who, but, such as it is. That's pretty, that's your game.
Wow. Good game,
I
guys.
should have picked you, Chris. If I had picked you, Chris, last night, you would have won.
That's what I was nervous about. I said
I almost did
just-
because
just
I
on
told
the
him I was
off
going
chance.
to, but
Well, also though, hold on, let me do this. I should point out that the wake order for the amnesiac can be different. Like it's not necessarily. So I mean, the amnesiac might not even wake at night. It made sense to me for the amnesiac to go after the poisoner. So the amnesiac was waking after poisoner.
Okay.
Poisoner was also the only chance for the goon to turn evil. So, basically poisoner, and Jen was doing this on purpose, and I think it was a good call. But he was purposely. I mean, you're kind of wasting your poison, but you're also making an evil player for sure. So,
you add to it that if I continue to actually poison information, then people will know where the poison is, and if I don't, then people will doubt their information. They may think it's poison. So
I thought it could have been an interesting play to poison Jeff, so he gets bad information, then Chris Werewolf Killer starts getting good information, but doubts it. I don't know if that would have been any better. I just wanted to see that happen, but.
I don't know. I stopped checking my information a while ago.
I think Jeff.
That's kind of the point too.
Yeah, right.
I think Jeff presses on me a lot harder if I choose him, and he gets poison information. He clearly gets poison information.
True. Yeah,
that's fair enough.
I think he presses on me really hard at that point. So that's why I kind of was like,
well, y'all won, so you can't really complain, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that came down between Jen did really good as a poisoner, mixture of luck and purposeful picks.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a lot of just unlucky stuff for the good team, really. Fortune teller hitting like every possible evil ping except the actual demon. That sucks. I
honestly thought I was going to be spent when Ross came to me and asks me, "Oh, well, what was your?" And I just was like, oh, "Screw it, I'm just going to go for it." I was the seamstress, and I chose Robert and Scott, and they're on the same side. Because I figure if they thought I was evil, then maybe they'll go for Robert or Scott. If they think I'm good, then maybe they'll go for Lynn and waste a turn. Either way, we're good.
Well, it locked you in as good in my book, so it totally took suspicion off.
Yeah, and Ned did a good job too.
I had you as evil at.
Sorry.
Jen, I had you as evil at first, and then I changed it because I was like, "There's no evil anymore."
No
chambermaid stuff really threw me off, Ned. I wasn't ever playing.
Well, I was hoping, since Jen has sussed that in his little battles with his little incongruity with Jeff would cause both of them to be executed back to back, and be like, "Oh, that'd be good. Take care of 2 nights."
There you go. All right, well, there you have it, folks. A Leviathan game called the Avalanche. It's a custom script. We were struggling. Our information was so scattered it really didn't help. But it was an interesting game. It was a fun game. I got to play with some good characters here, and we were able to get rid of Lynn, so it's awesome. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And we're going to keep on going. We'll see you next time here on Stream on Gaming.